Hello. We're going to do another video tutorial. This time we are going to do a headband slider. I just printed out the design so that I would know what colors and everything like that. It's not going to be this big, but it is going to be a headband slider. It's a 4x4 hoop. I've hooped my stabilizer, and if you can see, I don't know how, there's double-sided tape all the way around the edge. That way I can secure my vinyl. And I am using the mirror glitter vinyl from World. It's got a canvas backing, and then on the back of my headband we are going to use felt. So let's get our design loaded. Okay, the first step that it is going to do is going to be a placement stitch to let you know where your vinyl needs to go. I normally skip this step because I just cut a piece of vinyl that fits inside the 4x4 hoop, basically side to side. That way I don't have to worry about it, but we'll go ahead and do it for video purposes. And on headband slip-ons, key fobs, or any kind of design that you're doing, if it's a dense design, it's never a bad idea to take a second piece of scrap stabilizer and just slide it right underneath the hoop while, before you do the dense stitching. That way it just gives more stability to hold the stitches. Okay, so we're going to take this off of the hoop. You got your placement stitch. Try to do this up so you can see it. It's hard for me to do with a camera in my face. I just line the vinyl, pressing it down to make sure it sticks to that double-sided tape. And this actually works really well as far as holding the vinyl in place so that it doesn't move or shift or anything like that. And just to show you how you can just slide right up underneath there. The next step is going to be the big flower on the head. I am going to go ahead and stitch out all of the design on the vinyl, and then once we get to the outline and stuff like that, I'll be back and show you. Just a quick note, if you don't have a machine that cuts your jump stitches in between your color changes, you're going to need to clip these little stitches so that they are out of the way and it doesn't get caught on the foot later in the rest of the design. So just in between each step, pull it off and trim those little stitches if you don't have a machine that actually cuts the jump stitches. Okay, we are all stitched out with the design on the front of the hoop. You're going to flip the hoop over. You're going to add just a piece of, any way you want to stabilize the felt to the back is up to you. I use double-sided tape. I just put a small piece here and a small piece here. See them on there, and then you just lay your felt on the back, put the design in the hoop, and because my felt is white, I'm just leaving white bobbin, and then my top thread is going to be pink to match here. Put it in your hoop, and now the very last step after all the design is just going to be an outline stitch around the edge of the design, but it will leave an opening here and here for the headband to slide right through. I will go ahead and let that stitch out around it, and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, it has finished stitching. There's a tiny outline stitch all the way around the edge. If you flip it over to the back, you can see there is a small opening at the top and at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and remove this from the hoop and trim around the edge of the design, and I will be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, this is Nova. She's a reborn toddler. Okay, so we're back with our trimmed headband slider. There is the opening at the top. Hard to do with the camera in front of you. Anyway, you slide your little headband or slider onto the headband, and then you just put it on the side. You can adjust it anywhere you want on the child's head, but that's how you make a headband slider. And just a note on most designs, Nova, hold your head up. On most designs, you can fix, like if it is not stitching correctly or it's getting caught up or things like that, always add that extra piece of stabilizer to it. It does help. It really does help. And if you're still having trouble, change your needle, because stitching on the vinyl causes your needle to go dull much faster than it would be just stitching on fabric. I hope this helps. You guys have a good day.